Hello baby gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Wormer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Genshin Impact. We of course have to do the Bowkeeper mission, and we're going to be doing that today. I didn't realize that this was the next one. I just saw the interlude mission and thought, oh, an interlude mission, that will be like the next one we do, which I didn't even realize, guys, that oh, the battery's low, great way to start a video. I didn't even realize that that was the next, or wasn't the next one, that the mission we just did here, which was a fantastic mission, takes place canonically a year after the original Jade Chamber fell. So, luckily, like, I don't think we shamed our girl for ever being like, hey, what are you doing not setting up an extra... What are you doing making it in the Jade Chamber right after everything fell apart? It didn't shame her at all. I just thought it was a really good idea. It was a really good quest. In future, we're going to try and keep it to more like the... Oh, God. It's really far down. The more canonical stories in a row and all this stuff. But, of course, it's hard to know sometimes. The way that the quests are kind of laid out, sometimes it's hard to know. We apparently could get Rosaria on one of these banners. The issue being of getting Rosaria is that she might be on the banner, or she might not be. There's no guarantee, so I might wait until like she rolls out. You know what I mean? She rolls out and comes out on an actual banner herself. I think that's the best option for us. But we're gonna do the Bowkeeper today. We're gonna do our commissions. We're gonna do the Bowkeeper. We also are going to look for some other stuff as well, like, well, we should do this starting off, as always. Just to be logged in. No, we logged in. And look at, there's like no red markers here on the other side of things. We like pretty much did everything there. I'll take this, thank you so much. I'll do some achievements as well to start off too, and then we'll do our little commissions. And then we're going to get right started into the Bowkeeper mission. And we have a lot, we still have so much to do in terms of exploration as well. I want to explore more of Shenyu Vale up here. I definitely want to do that at some point. We also have this area over here, which is the Chasm area, which apparently is kind of similar to Dragonspine in a way, which we kind of like conquered, quote unquote, in a way. Conquered, you could say, in a way. But we haven't really done everything there. There's still stuff we obviously missed on Dragonspine. But this also came out like after Inazuma, I think, or after another one of these as well. So there's after like a lot of this stuff is like out of order. So it's hard sometimes for me to really know what order we're doing things in. But I genuinely feel though as it's not going to be too much of an issue as long as we don't get in too far into spoiler territory. Luckily, like we got introduced to a new character of Bough, but I think we used her before in like a trial or something. So let's start off just by doing our little commissions. Another pirate invasion. So we're continuing on with the pirate invasion storyline, I guess. Is it down here? Could we try? We should just like fly down here. Watch this. It's so beautiful out here. Look at this. I don't regret doing Shenhe's story. I don't regret it just because it was fantastic. It was super, super good. And I loved it. And like, it was my favorite part of the game so far. Which is crazy because it like it didn't, I don't know if it topped. Oh. Hey, I don't know if it topped the other part of the game, like the end of Act 1, because that's pretty incredible. But I feel like in terms of like a personal story, it's probably the best we've heard so far. I've also heard your guys' opinions, and I think we might actually spend an episode sometime doing voice lines, like going through all the voice lines of the characters we have met and the characters we know. And avoiding characters we haven't met yet, because I feel like that would be very silly to go into characters we haven't met and do some voice lines. We'll see how that works anyway. Like, I'm not, as you guys know, I'm very easygoing with stuff. I've had that criticism and compliment in my whole life, throughout my whole life, is that you're very easygoing about stuff. I've always been very easygoing about everything. I do stress like everyone else, like, and of course sometimes I'm like, oh, did we do this right? And of course I've been like, I haven't even seen the comments on the video where I released, where I didn't get the Gene quest, and I didn't get the freaking, what you call it, where I didn't do the quest properly in the right order, and of course it worries me. But I know my audience is awesome, so hopefully it wasn't too bad. Hello, little Meng, how are you doing? How should we play this time? If no one's going to be the pirate, then we can't play it all. I'll be the pirate. What are you doing? But no one wants to be a pirate, so what are we going to do? We're going to play a game, but there's no one to be the pirate. If there's no one to be a pirate, then there's no one to do the robbing, so we can't start the game. Oh, I know. You can do it. Do you want to be the pirate? It'll be done. Yay! Let's get ready. When you're ready, come join in. Let's go. Ready? Sure. Let the game begin. How do we start?
Shiver me timbers, I'm robbing you.
Eek, pirates! Don't worry, Lulu, I'll save you. You must be a pirate. Tell me why you robbing us. That's what pirates do. Not all of them. There are good pirates and bad guy pirates. True. Baidu says she's a pirate, but she's one of the good guys. She gives us snacks. Everyone loves Baidu. Why you gotta be a pirate? Can you be a good pirate instead? You're the one that... it's really funny that, like... Yeah, pirate, you're the one who said pirates are naughty. You take things that don't belong to them. I hear pronounced said naughtiness. Great. Owning up to your mistakes is the first step towards becoming a better person. That's what Baidu says. The next step is tidying up the area, because as long as you do good things, you can be a good person, even as a good pirate. Wait, what? Oh, okay, we have to clean up the area. That's really funny, right?
Useless.
That's to clean the whole deck. That's actually, like, I don't know, it's kind of funny that, like, that, again, like, we see the influence of other characters on the world. I can't wait to actually meet Baidu normally. And in fairness, like, the last mission we did with Shenhe was freaking amazing, guys. Like, I was so happy to do it. There we go. That was actually a really fun little mission. Sometimes, like, the little story missions aren't very fun, but that was fun, because it's like, hey, it actually interacts with the world. We learn a bit more about the world. Finished cleaning? Yeah, finished. Hey, thanks. These are for you. It was fun playing with you. And don't forget to bring a good person doesn't stop here. Make it a habit for life. Hey, when do I get to be the captain? Next time. That's what you said last time. Little Mang is a little bit of a dictator, huh? A little bit of a dictator. Next one we're doing is reach the destination with a time limit. Defeating your opponents will extend the time. This is always a fun one. This is always a really fun one. Yeah, so we're going to be exploring some stuff in the next while. We're going to be doing the Bough Keeper quest, because I feel like we've been leaving it for a while. Oh, and also, I guess we probably unlocked another... We're not at Adventure Rank 40 yet, are we? We have to reach Adventure Rank 40 if we want to get Child, because Child is the next one we're going to be doing. And here's the thing, it's what you guys recommended, but, like, I feel like you guys know I would have done that anyways. There's a new quest down here. On the stage behind this, something seems to be troubling Tea Master Liu of the Seiyutios. There's a new quest. Jesus, man, there's so many quests. Ah!
Useless.
Calm down. Where are we going? Over here? Let's go. Reach the destination in 90 seconds. Wait. Oh, this is one of those things where, like, the destination changes every time, right? Wait. Did it change again? Where are we going?
Useless.
Am I confused here? Oh no, you have to kill them and then it changes. Yeah. There we go. We got some really cool characters, and we were talking about last time how, like, we got, like, Kazuha, who was so fun to use, and I can't wait to actually, like, use his ability in some cases, in some way. And, like I said a million times before, we're not done with this game by a long shot. We're not even close to being done with this game. So I really feel like it's one of those situations where, like, I'm kind of like, don't worry. You know, don't worry. I think you guys have kind of, like, definitely felt calmer about that, if I'm right. I could be wrong, though. Because I think some people worry that, like, oh, people get bored of Genshin. I've talked about it a million times. I've said it so many times to my friends as well. They're like, oh, you like that game? And it's like, man, like, you don't have any idea how, like, fun of a dopamine rush this game is. Like, this is like, and when I say dopamine, I mean, like, it's not only fun, like, it's not only like, oh, this is kind of fun. It's also, oh, this is an amazing story. This has incredible characters. This has a beautiful world that I love being in. This has some beautiful moments. This has some of the best world building I've ever seen in a video game ever. And my feeling on the microtransaction aspect of it, the whole thing of, like, you know, the gacha aspect of it is always the same way, and it'll always be the same way. And that is, personally, that's clearly there for people who want to use it. And if people want to use it, that's fine. I love doing wishes, they're fun. But I also play Yu-Gi-Oh cards, so it's like I'm wondering, it's like, you know how many times I've spent, like, you know, hundreds and hundreds. I remember I spent like €50 on a deck box for speed duels and didn't get the card I wanted. You know, that's 50 euro I spent. I didn't get what I wanted. What are we doing? We're just defeating all 9 opponents. Yeah. Evil conquers. Evil conquers. He hates autumn. They're falling everywhere. Prepare to die, fool. Likes Dark Souls apparently. Look at this beautiful area as well. It's really cool. Reinforcements are coming? I don't think so. We're over here, by the way.
By royal decree.
What if I pushed into your buddy here? That was funny for all of us. That was funny for the whole family.
No, my soul. Wait, hear me.
Did your shield get knocked off you? Look at that dodge. That's a good dodge right there. That wasn't me though. I've set to auto dodge with Xiao. And by the way, there is like a difference in like names and stuff like that. Like, and you know, I'm certain I'm still getting the pronunciations right. But now since like there's so many pronunciations in the comment section, like of like Xing Shou, Xing Xiao, Xing Shu, whatever we can think of at the time is probably good. There's so many like different pronunciations all the time when I play this game. I guess we can travel from here, can't we? Gotta be honest with you. Earlier on, like I did this thing with my where like, you know when you like have to readjust your vision sometimes if it gets too bright or dark. Still effing me up. You know what I mean? Not with vision, I can see perfectly. But like, you know when afterwards it makes you feel a little bit dizzy? Still feeling a bit dizzy. Whoa. See you later. Ooh. Look at those boots. The best character of all time. Spreading evil. Oh, it would have been so good to have a fire character, but you know.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say the same thing. It makes sense. You know what I mean? Midnight Phantasmagoria. Little lament going on here. We could not use lament there. They blew us up. Hello.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Oz, reveal thyself.
Okay, I might leave you alive. I would have left you alive to tell your friends, but honestly, don't think it's fair on your friends. They died. You have to die too. There you go. There's all our commissions done. And we keep going with the Bough Keeper. And also, like, we have to explore the chasm. There's so much to do. There's so much to do. So forgive me for feeling a little bit overwhelmed sometimes. But we're going to take it easy going. We're going to take it piece by piece. We're going to take it bit by bit. Shoulder to shoulder. Princessin. I should get out. Okay. So let's go and collect our commission rewards. From in Liyue Harbor at the Adventurers Guild. We also have to eventually do Child's Story. We unlocked, I think we unlocked, am I wrong in saying we unlocked a hangout with another character? We have her story. Her quest is here. We can do her astrology quest as well. Like, there's so much to do. And that's a good complaint to have. That's a really good complaint to have. We can also focus on side quests again at some point as well. Hello, Catherine. How are you?
Ad Astra.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for completing.
And then I would like to as well dispatch some characters on. I mean, like, why not? Dispatch again. You know what I mean? This has saved us so many times with Liyue missions. This has saved us so much time with the commissions. Remember Xiao fell in the water over there? Okay, let's do the Bough Keeper. So the important quests, these are the Archon quests, right? This here. Right here. So in Mondstadt. So this is what's keeping us from doing the other Archon quests. I want to get this clear so we can just like have no worries whatsoever. You guys know Scaramouche? You ever hear Scaramouche? Scaramouche, hat. Beautiful outfit, nice face. Scaramouche, watch. You guys hear about him? Useless? Is that your names? Useless 1, Useless 2? Okay. Hello, Marjorie. How are you?
Traveler, please.
Here we go. So this is the one we should have done next.
It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly?
I'm recruiting new allies. More companions would be nice.
Is that so? Apart from your own skills, reliable teammates are also indispensable when adventuring. Another person to count on is always good after all. But recruiting such dependable companions is no easy matter, is it?
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guide as good as Paimon.
It's hard to get anyone as good as Paimon if we're being honest.
Ah, yes. I do have some information that may be of help to you. Let me consult our records. Ah, there it is. There's been a certain blonde stranger who arrived in Mondstadt lately, dressed in most unusual
I wonder if we know this
clothes.
character. This is going to be a completely new character.
Blonde. Dress is all funny.
Oh, that's good voice acting for Paimon.
Paimon's heard this one before. Wait, do you mean...
Could it be?
Does that stranger's face look anything like his?
Whoa.
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't
Aw.
look more different. This stranger is a very tall man, and even has an eye patch.
Oh god, that was actually got our hopes up. I love that they keep interjecting her in the story.
Seriously? How does this have anything to do with Kaya? Eye patches can't prove that you're related
Yeah,
anyway.
they can.
That stranger declined the guild's invitation, so I can't say that I know anything about the relationship between him and Mr. Kaya.
True.
Nonetheless, you can look for him if you're interested. Perhaps he might accept your commission instead. After all, it is not uncommon for some adventurers to not want to be limited by the guild, but be happy to accept a fellow adventurer's requests. And should the stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey. Please don't talk down on yourself like that. You are the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius.
I feel like I was
after
more
all.
like trying to be a bit modest. But I feel like also I forget that I try to not be modest when it comes to Paimon and I.
Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bards in the city, even now.
Well, alright then.
Well, as to further news about him, you may want to ask Mr. Lawrence.
Okay.
He stands guard at the city gate, so he may know something about that stranger. I wish you every success, adventurer.
So here we go. Here's the prelude quest. This is what we should have done. There's a prelude to the other quest, right? Wait, what? Oh, there's another exploding population. Is another quest. Oh, sorry, I clicked on that wrong. So I guess we go up here and ask Lawrence. I do love that they're bringing back characters who were side characters who, of course, would know something. Yeah, of course, he would accept them into the city.
Honorary knight. Is something the matter?
Looking for a stranger with an eye patch.
A stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember
Official?
seeing someone like that. A blonde stranger dressed in unusual garb. He was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I found rather suspicious. So I decided to keep an eye on him for a while. I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge matter that we needed our outrider to pursue him by air. As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from some suspicious, unusual-looking person.
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean, she'd take this way more seriously.
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact to the situation is all the more reason to not tell her, no? Anyways, oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried tailing him.
So it's a
He
boy.
might have said something to Wagner.
Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Okay, so it's
You
not
should go
and
ask him.
tall as well, I
Maybe
suppose.
he has more
Wait,
news
tall?
about our stranger.
Tall eye patch. Xiao. What about blonde and eye patch? Stanley. He's so depressed all the time. This poor boy.
What? You need something?
I'm looking for a stranger with an eye patch.
Sure. I remember him. He showed up a few days ago asking to buy a bunch of forging materials. Can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned, though.
Okay.
He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Angels.
I'm actually so excited to see what this is.
If the Knights of the Guild want to get hold of him, that's the only place to be.
The Angels share? Well, Master Diluc probably has his eye on that stranger too then. Anyway, let's go to the Angels share and have a look.
Angel's Share. Where? Oh, that's that one. I was going to go to the Cat's Tail. The Angel's Share is the one where the Diluc owns. Very different branding, very different style. Oh, I keep looking at this. Yeah, the exotic clothes. Yeah, that's what they're doing, because you forget that our clothes are very exotic, unintentionally so. Let's look who's here. Cyrus and Jack are just here. Of course they are. Quinn is here. Of course the Bard is here too. Hello, Charles.
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Grape apple cider, please. Another day, another lack of alcoholic options.
Hey, Charles! Have you seen a blonde stranger who wears an eye patch around here by any chance?
That I have. He comes here every night. Just a drink, though. Doesn't order anything else. He even sometimes mixes his own drinks after he orders them. I don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the connoisseur.
Okay, so we're learning that he was looking for weapons. He was looking for upgrade for weapons. He was looking for some good alcohol.
And what's Master Diluc's opinion?
That's actually a good question.
Why, I just gave it to you.
Oh, he called him quite the...
Quite
Oh, that's
the
it. Okay.
connoisseur.
Investigating everything as always. Guess that's Diluc for you.
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday. So he should be here today, too. There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait, best to go to the second.
Okay. So you have to wait around for him. There's too many raucous guests. You guys raucous? Stop being raucous. It's Bruce. Here? Okay. Yeah, by the railing. I love that it's just like it's a real...
Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
Who's this? Who is this? I almost thought it was the Howl guy.
He's really here? Let's go downstairs and have a look.
Let's jump off this roof. This roof. Who is he? Where is he? Where? Him over here? Who? My guy. Are you okay? Who is this? Who are you? Hi, I'm an adventurer with the Adventurers Guild. How do you do? I'm an honorary knight of Evodius.
Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
A traveler, you say? Why are you traveling?
I'm looking for my lost relative? You look... Oh, I know his name. It's I'm cool as F. McGraw.
Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
Wonder what he's...
So, guess we've broken the ice. What a weird guy.
I'm super interested to see what his goal is, or his means are here for why is he here.
That little one beside you.
Emergency food? I'm gonna say my best chum. She deserves my best chum. We've been together for how many hours now? 107 hours?
Uh-huh. We're the best of
Best
friends.
buds.
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me?
Well, I was hoping to invite you to an adventure with us.
Sure.
Okay. His name's Dainsleif. Dainsleif? Bowkeeper. So he's the bowkeeper. I know. I'm sure you're gonna tell me to pronounce his name.
Just a moment before. Paimon's got a
What, that he
bad
accepted us
feeling
so
about
quickly
this.
that he's like, yeah, sure, let's go.
But I will require advance payment.
Oh yeah, how much? Payment? How much? Payment, you say?
500 mora and 3 answered questions.
That's so easy.
The 500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions in a moment.
I'll pay it.
That's it.
I'll pay it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation can't be right.
It's so easy. It's such an easy amount of money. We
thank
got
you.
that today just like opening our
Now,
mail.
as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now.
And if I answer wrongly?
The answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong, only about differences in attitude.
You're making me feel some kind of attitude right now. Tell you that much. You're making me feel all kinds of ways. You make me feel kind of fuzzy.
I only wish to know what your choices are. You need only answer. Question 1.
Question 1.
The crisis Mondstadt
Beautiful
faced
hair.
was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti. Who, in your view, was the key to ending that crisis?
How do you know what that Venti is?
I know everything that I should.
Oh, then okay, Paimon, block our minds. I was not thinking about you.
Well, answer the question.
I say, in my opinion, it was Venti. Or the Unity of the Mondstadt
Is
people.
that your answer?
Because we say Jean worked together with us, Diluc
see.
worked together with us, Kaya worked together with us.
Question number 2. Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts, of which the stipulations are still unknown. Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity?
Literally everyone in Liyue Harbor. Right? We could say the Shi-Sing, because the Adepti won't. Now, we know we cheated here a bit. We know the Shi-Sing helped out a bit, but it wasn't just the Shi-Sing. It was everyone in Liyue Harbor.
So that's your answer? I see.
Because we saw this. Your eyes are beautiful.
Now for my final question.
Okay.
This world has people who gained visions, and those who did not.
Oh.
Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods?
Is this guy like a super, like, I hate people without visions? This might be rough. I don't know. I've talked to the Adepti, and I've talked to two gods. I've talked to one god. I haven't talked to... No, I talked to two gods. I talked to Zhongli, if that counts as a god. Does it? That's an Archon. And if I go just on what they think, I'd say none.
So, this
Because
is
if I'm
your
going on
answer
what
then?
they think, Zhongli
understand.
loves being around normal people and people with visions. Same with Venti.
As I thought. You really are similar to her.
What?
I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. As we agreed, you may now commission me.
Okay.
That said, I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order.
Let's kill them all. Let's devastate them. That's no problem.
Like you, I am currently on a journey.
Really cool design, by the way. I
You
don't know if
intend to
I said
find
this
your
guy's
sibling.
on this guy. It's a really cool
While
design.
I wish to oppose the Abyss.
Same. Let's go. I love the freaking half mask. That's a really cool look, and the hair is freaking amazing too.
Ugh. Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws by which the Order spreads chaos in this world. I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss Mages.
Constantly, since Stormterror incident, we haven't...
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Lair, who are human too!
Oh, it's pretty cool that they're putting that into perspective now, then.
We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all!
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been under orders to avoid your path.
So they intentionally didn't find us. We found one Abyss Mage during Jean's quest, but I feel like they weren't coming for us, they were coming for Jean. You know?
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush us or something.
I'll defeat them.
Uh-huh. We're super duper strong.
Maybe not duper. Don't put the duper in.
That manner, it's just like hers.
Wait, what? You're beautiful. Hi.
Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order has re-infiltrated the Temple of the Falcon. Let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your questions about the Abyss will be answered there.
So we're gonna be, like, working with this guy now, who is honestly freaking awesome. A really cool design. Like, I guess we're gonna have to learn more about him. So far, like, I think he's met our sister. Is that what we're getting at here? He's definitely met our sister? If he has, that's like a really cool story beat. The moments that they've added with our sister in this story have been really, really cool. Have been really, really cool. Ain't that right, Swan? I don't know your sister. Okay, it's been cool. Yeah. Swan gets it. It's actually not that far away. Oh, this area here. This is like one of the first temples we ever went to. Oh, God. Wait, is Timmy here? Oh, it's nighttime. Timmy isn't here in the nighttime. But yeah, really cool design. Usually, like, sometimes the all black, like, all, like, kind of, like, mysterious look can kind of be a detriment to a character's design. I don't think so this time. I really don't think so this time. I think it looks fantastic. And I think it works because so far his personality is very mysterious. It's very kind of, like, droll. Not droll, sorry. Kind of... Drowsy's not the word I'm looking for. Droll is funny. What word am I looking for? It's very mysterious. It's very dark. It's very kind of, like, melancholic. That's the word I'm looking for sure. But we don't know him fully yet. But yeah, let's take a look at this design for a second. You don't mind, sir. Now, the only thing is, I would maybe change the pants, maybe? But I really feel like the wings are awesome. It kind of looks similar to the Wanderer's outfit, to Traveler's outfit. The cape is really cool, very vampire-esque. The half mask is also really cool. Now, the pants look good. They look good. It looks like a suit almost, you know? With the boots as well. Hair looks really awesome, and it's you know, over the half mask. The half mask is really cool. I wonder what's under the half mask. Yeah, I like it.
This abandoned temple does bear some marks of the Abyss.
Like, we can't trust this guy fully yet, but I'd like to try.
The Falcon of the West.
Oh, he looks even better in the light. This is really cool design.
It ultimately does naught but hover under the light of the gods. Oh, it's nothing. Let's head inside.
Let's head inside. So do we get to use him as well? I wonder what vision he has, what element he uses. So recommended party level 58. I think we should do this one instead, just for funsies. No, let's. We'll use our regular team. Sometimes I think it's good to have a fire person on a team, but like honestly, like we'll use our regular team for now. Figure out from there. So we don't have him as a guest yet, which makes me feel like they want to hide something about him in terms of story. Descent to the Abyss.
It's not far now.
Can we do this?
Everyone wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
Love it. Love it. Cabbage. A little bit of cabbage. Love cabbage. it's exciting going. Like, I actually think these are really fun. You know? Yaha. Yeah. There's no point. Oh, maybe there is a point using Lament. When I saw Big Boy, I was like, that's what you meant. And he's on fire too. You know what I mean? It's working out for everybody. Oh wow, that was actually closer than I thought it was. And the music of these areas is really cool too. Like, it's so different from the music you hear in the regular world, like. Raising up our adventure rank XP a bit more as well. I'll take that. I'll take all this stuff. It's a very active music. No, you didn't get your shield up. Don't lie to us.
Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
You were caught by surprise and you put her up right away. Time for a midnight phantasmagoria for us all to have a little bit of fun. Look at that. Look what's happening now in your life. Did you ever think, oh my god, I'm going to be destroyed by a beautiful captain of the Knights of Favonius, acting captain, sorry. A boy who loves to read books, who serves sea on a daily, who was born serving sea. By a girl who is the fanciest girl who ever lived, the princessin. Beautiful, elegant, calming, loves life. Better than all of you little freaks. And the tallest boy in all the world. Did you ever think that this was your life? This is your life now. Oh, we just move over here again. Oh, well, if it isn't my two best friends, Water and Fire, Jesse James. Let's electrocute you guys a bit.
Ring cutter, know my sword. Evil conquering.
2 birds with 12 stones, you know? That's why I always describe my gameplay.
Useless.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
I swear by my sword. Go as one. Forward.
Oh, and they can't even go into that circle? That's actually pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Rain outlines your fate.
I didn't know they couldn't go into the circle. You learn something new every day.
Just a few abyss mages? Seems like that Herald might have already left.
Could you tell me more about the Abyss Order?
The Abyss.
So he's like fully against the Abyss.
It is chaos, and it is also destruction. It is a morass of inconceivable madness that encroaches upon this world's very foundations. That is why even the Dragon of the East, a servant of a deity, was unable to resist its corrosive powers.
Is that what Rex Lapis?
And the creatures of the Abyss desire nothing less than the overthrow of a world ruled by the Archons.
It's kind of weird that they have kind of a similar feeling to like some other people, but other people go about it in a much safer way.
You seem to know a lot about the Abyss, Dane.
Well,
Dane is a good name for you.
Some history. I suppose that's as far as chit-chat goes. We should head to Wolven.
Oh, maybe we'll meet Razor.
Judging by the traces I'm following, their next appearance may be within the territory of that old wolf.
Who remembers that old wolf? One of the best, one of my favorite
Perhaps
fights.
we may find our Abyss Herald there.
Nice. That was actually like, again, these missions are so short and sweet all the time when it comes to like doing these little domains and little temple dungeon things. They're always like super short, super sweet. You get in, you get out. That's what it's always been. It's never been about like, you know, doing some crazy stuff like, oh, look how beautiful Mondstadt is. A beautiful boy for beautiful Mondstadt. Running through the grass, looking for his boyfriend. Where is he? No one knows. Who? 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 Okay. See you later. Wolvendom's up here. Yep. I wonder will we have to fight the wolf again. We already fought the wolf once. We should be walking along the road in fairness, but who needs roads? Just a little fight, just a little kill. Oh, this is one of the coolest world building things, and it kind of set the tone for the rest of the game. How the world was going to be built so well. Do you want to fight? Oh, you're level 52. We can fight.
Lament. Here.
But honestly, still not going to do anything for us. I'm kind of enjoying, like, yeah, this was like, when we saw these scratches, we were like, yeah, the world building is going to be great in this game. And I'll swear by it to this day. There he is. Look, he's set a fire already.
Well, we're in Wolfendom now. Think Dane's waiting.
He's right up there.
Ahead? We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
It's probably, yeah. Oh, they make sure you can't stop the fire. Cool. Very cool.
Lord of Wolvendom, great wolf king of the north, sharp of fang and
We're just
keen of
smiling behind this
claw,
boy.
and yet dwelling here only.
You know that wolf?
No, nor does it know me. I only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story. All right, let's go see if that Abyss Herald has stopped by here.
But where do we begin? Are you standing here because of these strange bonfires, Dane?
Indeed. See that? Floating above the flames? It's an abyssal
So
spell.
someone set an abyss spell.
Knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind elsewhere.
So we have to look for clues related to the Abyss Order. We can do that. Or can we? I doubt myself sometimes, you know? I doubt myself sometimes.
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control?
I'd say so too.
Looks kind of scary. Let's beat him up first.
No, my sword. Barbados, guide us.
You're locked in the circle with me. That's how it's happening.
Worthless.
Pretty good combo with those guys.
That's that. Let's go check out that bonfire. Looks like this bonfire's also got
We'll go around
something
fire.
to do with the Abyss.
Let's put it out. So it's the marker doesn't stop it from being put out. It's just a marker to show people where they were. Let's try and avoid fighting too much if we don't need to, you know what I mean? Because it's not going to give us anything. Yeah, we get some items for it, but like, it's not that. We already have like so many items from these guys. We're never going to run out. Well, we will run out eventually. But right now it feels like we have a lot. So there was items from Wolvendom in that temple as well, which also makes it very cool how he was like, yeah, I guess it could be woven too, you know? You okay? Another fire. They're making it very easy to find.
Those bonfire spells. Looks like the Abyss. Yikes! Where
Oh.
did these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out and quick.
And then... Wait, did we get rid of the shield already?
By royal decree.
Disappear.
I mean, we're not gonna need this, but... we'll take it. So I wonder, like, again, it's hard to get an angle on what this boy wants, you know, what this man wants. It's hard to get an angle. It's really pretty up here as well, isn't it? Even with the dead trees. And then dragon spine in the distance. Yeah, it's really pretty. Look how you can just land in spaces like this as well. It's like, what are you doing? Oh, wrong button. I literally just pressed the wrong button. I wasn't trying to just show off with Xiao. But since I did, at least you know now. Oh my god, it's gorgeous here. Look at this, 5 p.m.
Have you finished searching?
Yep, we found lots of signs. Well, 2.
I searched around these parts and found some signs myself. But they were left behind by abyss mages, and there was no deeper abyssal power to them. It seems that even an Abyss Herald would not wish to make trouble with the Wolf King of the North. We should leave as well. If there's anything praiseworthy about that old wolf, it's his territorial nature.
But now we're out of leads. Are we going to have to give up?
No. There is one more place we can go.
So this commission we have here with him just came his little mission.
Let's get a move on then. I'll wait for you at Stormterror's Lair.
We haven't been back there in a long time. I would say like at least 15 episodes. We went there once like for like a ley line maybe. It's been a while. I'm happy to go back. Very happy. Oh, nice chest. You tricked me.
Useless.
You're immune to this? Are you immune to this?
Darkness, come, sever night from day.
We like never fight these type of guys. Ever. Oh my god, he's just standing there. Look at him like being all like, my life.
Let me weave you a verse.
Oz, reveal thyself.
He's awesome. Like this Dane guy's actually cool to hang out with. But again, I want to know more about him. That's what I want to know, you know? I want to understand him a bit more. This is still such a crazy area. Still such a cool area. It was so long ago when we were here, man. Remember we got juggled over there?
I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis.
Are we just revisiting the places we went?
This place was known as Stormterror's Lair. But I suppose that this place is more Lair than Stormterror at this point. In fact, if my memory serves, this ruin has had largely nothing to do with that dragon for a long time. The first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of Old Mondstadt, the dragon of the East had yet to fall, much less come to nest in this place.
Wait, is this the Dragon of the East? Sorry, I got mixed up. I thought you were talking about Rex Lapis. This is the Dragon of the East. Yeah, okay.
Don't think too much about it. Do you remember the light actuators that once sealed this ruin? If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, then they will not neglect those mechanisms. Let's go see what the situation is at those light actuators.
Okay. Again, like, our commission for him is turned. I still can't get how good this looks. Look how good this looks. I think that he's what you call it? Like, our commission for him has turned into we paid him to do a mission for him. You know, that's what's happened here. Is there one up there? I think so. Because there way we can probably climb up there. Yeah. Oh.
Look, there are lots of monsters gathered over there.
I want to try and climb up here though, Paimon, just for a bit. This isn't a situation like where anyone's a faster climber either, I don't think, so we just like send poor Fischl up there. I'm an idiot. And there's a reason why we went to, oh wait, I mean actually like, yeah, okay. But yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm excited to see where the rest of this goes though, because he's actually like intriguing me more and more, and we learned very little about him. Paimon has a bad feeling about it. Paimon has a bad feeling about it. Is there any way we can get up from here? We totally probably could, right? Maybe not. Well, there's vines over here, though. There we go. That's just right here. We need it. Hello. Really, like, Bennett would have been a really good use for you. I know we don't need that for this one because it's, you know, because it's like just evaporating then.
No rest for the wicked. Boring. I swear by my sword.
I still swirl for everyone, you know. Yeah, I wouldn't do that to our boy. I wouldn't do that to the main boy, the main character.
Worthless.
Oh, another one.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Yeah, like you want to get electrocharged? Sure. Little swirl going on for you as well. Honestly, we have to build up the swirl again. Heal up Xiao. Oh, it's this guy. We should get rid of this guy, shouldn't we?
Reveal thyself.
Yeah, having Bennett would probably be such a benefit right now. That's not gonna work out. But hey, look, it's fine. We healed up Xiao.
Disappear. Worthless. Here.
And then just try to get rid of some of the swirl before we get knocked back down. Why?
By royal decree.
Witness the power of Bough. Rain outlines your
Oh no!
fate.
He's gonna bring back his shield. Oh no, he didn't. Thank you so much, Oz. I was like, I got it. Don't worry about it. I got this.
Oh, so in the end, we still couldn't find that abyss, Herald. Bummer.
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature a shame exactly. Still, I do believe that you will come across one eventually.
At least we're like, you know, again, the build-up.
No, you're right. If it's a really powerful monster, it would be best to go around it.
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys could simply be solved by going around them.
You seem to be familiar with Journey. Speaking from experience, are we? Yeah, that's the thing. We tried going around things many times. It doesn't always work.
Once upon a time, yes. I simply have experience from adventuring together with that traveling companion.
You know, Dane, you keep talking about that person this and that person
Is
that.
he? Does he keep thinking? Does he keep bringing up our sister?
Where are they now, anyway?
She...
I think it's our sister. I think he was a companion of our sister, and if that's the case, that's freaking incredible.
no longer travels.
Or maybe not?
I'm afraid that traveling can be too exhausting.
So maybe it's not our sister. Maybe it's someone else.
Oh, is that how it is? Well, why are you traveling alone then?
I still have some things left unfinished.
You look even cooler with the
Once
lightning
they are
around you.
done, I too will return home to rest.
As you should. Get some rest, guys. If you're watching this right now, get some rest.
Yep, and it's good to have a home to come back to, isn't it? We camp out a lot when we travel. Hey, once you find your sibling, we should find a place to stay too, shouldn't we?
Sure.
Mondstadt's Fisherman's Toast is pretty tasty, but Liyue's one-man restaurant is great too. Either way, we should settle down in a place where there's good food.
Getting a bit ahead of ourselves, I think.
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay once your journey reaches its end.
Why is this getting me weirdly emotional?
While you're still traveling, you should...
Wait. Did you sense something? I sensed something familiar. Familiar?
What's familiar?
I felt for a moment the previous time we came here too.
A familiar feeling, you say? It could be someone you know well, or perhaps a monster.
Could it be the Abyss?
Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves, and thus see clearly. We can reach the top of that cliff from over there.
What
Let's
is
go.
Friend or foe? I'm getting chills.
Whoa, Dane moves really fast, doesn't he?
He does.
Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
Friend or foe, though? What? Yeah, he must be. I thought he was talking about our sister, but he said she doesn't travel anymore. Is that because maybe like we saw her with the Abyss Order? Is she with the Abyss Order then? Like we don't know. We don't know what's happening there. That could be anything. Well, it's taking us all the way up. I was worried it was going to stop at some point. Oh, he's right here. He is fast. I don't think we've ever been to this part. Oh my god. Dane, are you okay?
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of earlier?
It's nearby?
But it doesn't feel like there's anything around here. No monsters, no people, nothing.
So what did we feel?
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was here.
Last time, you say?
My traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
Is it the sister?
So, Dane, what about you? What's your favorite place?
Me? I no longer remember.
Man.
I merely followed my traveling companion around on that journey. That's all there was to it. Huh?
What'd you find? What'd you find?
Guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here?
Yeah.
Peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
Examine the dandelion? What is... Wait, what are we feeling? What are we feeling? Wait, this is the beginning of the game. What are they doing? This was the very first cutscene.
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out.
The dandelion reminds me I could feel her. I'm gonna say I could feel her. I could feel her.
Huh? You mean your sister?
That's like the first time we've seen her in so long.
But how could that be? You only touched that dandelion for a second.
Yes, the moment I touched it.
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent that only you recognize.
Man, maybe she was here.
As for why, has it perhaps experienced something related to you?
What the? I'm going nuts.
You're saying some real confusing stuff. Paimon doesn't get it at all.
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the enemy of rational thought. Your journey has only just begun, has it not? At least you now know that she is still on this world.
I guess it really only just begun.
At this time, the most important thing is the journey to find her itself.
And I will find her.
Yes, and this is something you must keep in mind as the meaning behind your journey. May you find your kin at the end of that journey. Well then.
Oh, we're done?
Part ways here.
I hope we get to meet this guy again. I really do.
Huh? You're leaving? Already?
Only for now. Don't worry. We will meet again. After all, I did take 500 mora and those 3 answers you gave me.
And yeah, we helped you. We guess we did your little side quest. That was awesome. So he definitely was with our, was hanging out with our sister. He was definitely hanging out with our sister, guys. Look at Stormterror's lair when it's not storming. Man, so she was here by this dandelion. Music is gorgeous here. It puts into perspective what we're doing here, you know, why, like, what we're trying to achieve. Nice. I'll take any of that stuff. It definitely just puts in perspective what we're trying to achieve. And what we're trying to do here, you know, we're trying to, like, get out of this little mission here. While we're helping, we're meeting loads of friends, we're meeting loads of people who help us along the way, and that makes me very, very happy. We do have to find our sister. And it looks like we just talked to someone who may have, that's the closest we've been to finding to being with our sister again, was a feeling that was shared by the touching of a flower. This game is gorgeous in more ways than one. It's so beautiful. So we have a load of things to do here. We have a story quest, that is the astrology quest that we have to do for this character. We have the Chasm Delivers. We have the Sacred Mountain, which is another one we have to do in Shenyu Vale. We have Exploring Population, which I guess we'll do this one first. We'll get, like, again, I want to kind of, like, eliminate all the, you know, that sounds bad, but kind of like when I play a game, I like to, like, get rid of, like, all the little things so we can focus on the bigger things for after that. But first, actually, I actually want to do a duel. We haven't done one of these in a while. And the last one I didn't turn out very well because I battled Klee, but the poor devil. Oh, we can battle Marjorie? Let's go. Yep. Oh, she has a Diana and a Jean one. Yeah, Klee had a crazy deck. So we're gonna confirm everything. I don't think it matters too much now for me. It might matter at some point though. But just to talk about that quest, like, while we're doing this, I guess we can talk about that quest, and it's probably a good time to talk about that quest we just did. I really feel, what's best for this? We have water. I guess ice. Yeah.
This will be interesting.
I think the way they're building up, like, everything in this game, like I always say the word build up because it's so true in this game. They build up everything so well in this game that I have so much confidence in this game. You know what I mean? I have so much confidence in this game and what it's able to do for its characters and its world building, that, like, I have the patience to be able to go through this game and not worry about, you know. And you guys are very nice to give me that patience as well, which I'm always very happy about. Let's do a -3 damage right away. Like, you guys don't rush me along. You guys don't tell me to, like, push things forward. You know, it's always a very, very kind atmosphere, which makes this experience so great for me. Jesus Christ. What did you just put on Leoch, Rodeo of Leoch? My turn again? Okay, so let's see what the cards we actually need. So this one is, when action phase begins, create an Omni Element by 2. When you perform a switch character, spend 1 less elemental die. It's per round, by the way. When character 1's deal 1 damage as a Catalyst character, next time you perform a switch character, the switch will be considered a fast action instead of a combat action. We will save that. Choose 1 summon on the opponent's side and yeah, we're gonna elemental change this one, and I think actually we might elemental change this one. And we'll do a bit of damage again, and we'll do -3. Just a quick -3, and then we'll end the round if they want. They're probably gonna end the round first, I'd say.
In the image of the wilderness.
So that counts as a summon. We'll end the round first, so we get to attack first next time. I think that's probably the best bet we can do. And it's gonna do a bit of damage to us each time. So we'll get rid of this, this, and this, and this. Not fantastic, but we can do a lot of tuning as well. So let's see what cards we have. First of all, spend one less elemental die, and then where is it? A fast action thing, so we can still do combat. So I'm going to switch out this character here, or maybe switch out. No, switch out this character here. Yeah. And let's choose the character.
This
And then we can also do this. To even have this work, we're gonna have to elemental tune all these, which I don't mind doing. I have no problem doing. And then we're gonna do 5 damage on this Rodea of Leosh.
Not water too. In the image of the
Yeah, use summon whatever you want. Use summon whatever you want. Is it my turn? Okay, it's my turn. I think we switch our character again, right? And this time we switch it here.
In the name of the
And it's gonna break up our turn, but like, oh, we can end the Osh girl.
By royal decree.
Oh no, the shield helped it. The shield saved it. Fair enough. Yep. Very smart. We have to watch out now because we are like. Okay, but this could actually end. This could actually end this character if it wanted to. If we wanted to, end. See, having, you know, transmuting so many cards is very, very scary. So what are we gonna do next? I think we're gonna electrocute again. So I might, and then do fire. So we're not getting a lot of omnis, are we? I mean, this is a good roll now. This is exactly what we would have wanted.
In the image of the wilderness.
So we can start off with just doing this.
By royal decree.
So again, the freaking shield, but it's gonna electrocute it now again. I think if it stays out on the field. The end of the round.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Your turn continues. Yeah.
Not water too.
Get rid of this character. Switch to Diana, your turn continues. What are these cards? We have... Yeah, ending the round is a good idea now. That's a good idea now. And now this one's ice, so we can melt Diana as well. You know, we can melt Diana if she stays out, though. That's the thing. Oh, a super conduct. That was actually really good. It's our turn already? Yeah, they start first, yeah. Yeah? Is that? No, we want to keep some ice ones out as well, I guess. It's okay. It's okay, we can do some elemental tuning as well. Whoa. That was quite a crazy one. And we can't switch characters, can we? Oh, we can. So I think maybe we do ice and then do another superconduct.
This will be interesting.
What cards do we have? We have choose one summon on your side and grant it +1. Yeah. So that's a summon. Then we have only if one of so we don't have enough to. We do have enough. We can. Oh no! Wait, hold on a second. Elemental tuning. Yeah, we're not going to do this. So switch that, And then we can do our little special ability, maybe? Insufficient elemental dice. So what do you need? You need 4 cryo and 2... 4 cryo and what? 4 cryo and... What does that mean? 4 cryo and what? And 2 the same of another one? We don't even have 4 cryo. Now we can use it. And yeah, just get rid of Diana.
This moment will be frozen in time.
I didn't get rid of her though. Did she have a shield? She probably had a shield or something on. Well, that was kind of a waste, but I'm good with ending it there. At least she has it. She's on fire. Another superconduct. I'm not sure. I think we'll get rid of these ones. An Omni is good. An Omni is good. Switch to Jean. Okay. Okay, though. Okay, though. What do we have? So let's just start with a normal attack on Jean.
Freeze.
Now she's iced. Jesus, man, but she will superconduct now as well. Switch to Fischl. Look at that. Our turn. Hold on a second. We need to... And then... Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
By royal decree.
Like, pretty much almost destroyed. What's our cards? Okay. I think we end the round then. Yeah, there's nothing else we can really do. But the next attack could destroy them. Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Nice. Thank you, Oz.
have failed.
Hopefully this will work out. We can do some elemental tuning. Just end this right now, actually.
I'm a rock, huh?
Frozen. Okay, we're gonna have to switch out for... I think we switch out to Kaya.
This will be interesting.
Nice. Yeah, let's not play around. You know what I mean? There's no point in playing around.
Freeze.
Can't.
Nice.
My eyes.
Marjorie had a good deck. I think she had a good deck. Yeah, no, I know you had a good deck. Okay, and then we can do the little quest they have for us here. The Fishing Association claimed that the fishy activity near the water has been abnormal. Unfortunately, the reports do not mention any specifics. Could you check into the situation? I have full faith that no matter what the problems, you'll be able to overcome it with ease. Is that fishing? Huh? That fishing? I'm not sure what I understand. Is there any kind of type of fishing to speak of? Oh, the Fishing Association. The Fishing Association. Sure, they sound like they're in business of catching delicious fish. Well, no time to lose. Let's go check it out. Hee hee. What is happening here? Yeah, I can't believe it. Like, the way that they introduced Dane, who was really, really awesome, by the way. Very mysterious. But also at the same time, like, what they did with him as well, that I find is really cool, is that clearly he has a connection to our sister, but clearly he taught us so much while teaching us nothing at all. You know, we didn't get too much information. We're not like totally overburdened with a bunch of information about her sister. There's not enough to make us sad, but there is this idea that like he kind of does remember, like we resemble something someone he knows. The fishermen are really active these days. Do you need help? Yes, and here comes my help now, I suppose. Good day to you. My name is Nantuk, senior fisherman of the Mondstadt Fishing Association. Recently, many new fish species have suddenly appeared in the nearby waters. Immediately, I contacted my friend. And sure enough, this has been happening everywhere. Everywhere? Everywhere. I mean, sorry, I thought we'd skipped forward, we did not. Some people say that there must be a Tevat fish outbreak of the century. Actually, the reason there hasn't been a full investigation, but I guess it has something to do with the improvement of the ecological environment. Oh, you guys are in trouble because there are too many fish, right? Also, like, it's overpopulation? Get Clea out here. Get Clea out here. Don't worry, Paimon will take care of it, as long as it doesn't taste bad. It's no trouble. In fact, the more fish the better as far as Fishing Association is concerned. However, we need enough manpower. And to be honest, the manpower we have unavailable. We'd be hard-pressed to catch all the new fish species in that short of time. But on the flip side, I thought it isn't also a great opportunity for the Fishing Association to grow? So I put up a commission with the Adventurers Guild, and well, how about it? Interested in joining us? Sure. I mean, yeah. Fishing's a lot of fun, you know. Can I just go down and catch them straight? It's really dangerous to dive straight in. Your adventures sure are bold. Unfortunately, those fish are not brave as you. All of them will be scared away if they see such a huge being jump into a huge being. Okay. I guess. Best refrain from doing such a thing. Okay. I wanted to jump in, but okay. Let's start by going to Cider Lake. That's where the fishing grounds are prepared for newcomers. I'll teach you the basics first. We haven't fished before in this game, have we? I don't think we fished before in this game. Which is, like, interesting, because maybe this is something you're supposed to, like, have done already? Just over here. I don't know if I'll really interact with fishing, though. Like, I've never really been a big fan of fishing. I did it in Trails of Cold Steel because it's like a side quest you can do in the second game. Man, I really want to replay Trails of Cold Steel. This place will do. See little fish in the water, they're so beautiful. They're very big. Here, take some tools. We have fishing rods, bait, and formulas for making bait. First, place on the bait on the hook, then aim for where the fish are gathering, then cast your rod. Then, dutifully, wait for the fish to take the bait. I've heard the newcomers can stomach something called beginner's luck. I caught a large bass that was more than half a meter long back then. Well, go on then. Give it a go. Here's to catching another Paimon. What? You shall have no other Paimon before this Paimon. Paimon, what a strange name. Is that kind of fish? It's sort of a wondrous seafood that I managed to catch. We were always talking about eating Paimon as emergency food. Hey, when did Paimon go from emergency food to wondrous seafood? I see. I didn't realize you were already experienced angler. Well, just make it even more exciting when you see what you'll catch. Sure. Let's go. Oh, so this is fishing. Healthy environments make rich varieties of fish. Okay. So if you should see ripples in the nearby water, this means that it is a fishing point. Get close to the fishing point and interact with it to start fishing. Fish are quite sensitive to their surroundings. If you stand too close or perform combat actions, the fish will be frightened and will scatter, and they will take a while to calm down, to come closer to the water body. Different water bodies contain different species of fish. While preparing to the fish, you can view the species that can be found here in the select the appropriate rod and bait. You can obtain blueprints for making bait from various fishing associations. Learning them will allow you to make the bait at any crafting bench. Hold the cast the rod button to enter the aiming mode. Let go of said button to flick your bait and hook out. If your hook lands too far from the fish, its ability to attract them will greatly decrease. If it lands too close by, the fish will be startled by will flee the scene. When the fish are on the hook, press the raise the hook button. or the fish might finish eating the bait and flee. Once you successfully raise your hook, the fish will start to struggle. When the fish enters a struggling state, you can hold and release the fish button to adjust your fishing line tension and keep it in the yellow ideal tension zone. Finishing progress will only increase if you stay in the ideal tension zone, otherwise progress will drop. Once progress is full, you'll have successfully caught the fish. Fish and hook will sometimes enter periods of intense struggle. At this time, the speed at which the line tension may change will be affected, and the ideal tension zone will turn orange and start to fluctuate slightly. If your fishing progress hits rock bottom, the fish will try to escape. The tension zone will then turn red and start to fluctuate. Okay. Fishing. I will pick this rod, please. And I'm gonna do this. Did I catch him? We're already making mistakes. Hey, look, there's a fishing rod. Go take the fishing bait, you idiots. You idiots. You're everything I needed.
Don't give up. You'll get the hang of it.
I hope I will, because that was weird. Get the it's there, you evil little fishies. No, I don't. Oh wait. So I see it now. I see it now. I see now what we have to do. I see now what we have to do.
Let's try again.
Yeah, no, I see what we have to do. I was wrong. I was wrong. Here you go. Now eat this, you stupid fish. You go mama. Okay. Dumb fish. I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you. You will be eaten. Yeah, I see it now. This is
Victory
easy.
is almost ours.
Yeah.
Whoa, nice catch.
There we go. That makes sense. I was doing it wrong. Yeah, that makes sense. But look at your face, I suppose I got a pretty good haul. Let me see. Oh, I didn't discover species of fish. That's wonderful. Wow. You almost catching up with me back when I was in my glory days. Ha 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 ha. Oh, sorry, I'm very close to the mic, guys. I apologize for that. Can you also catch fish with your bare hands? Seems like these ordinary little fish walking the park for you. I should consider giving you something more challenging. No, it's fine. You might not know this, but even more fish from the same species can huge difference between individuals because of the differences in living environment and food. Even though they all look the same, some individuals are particularly active and energetic. They jump out of the water from time to time and are very eye-catching. These individuals are superior by far in terms of both commercial and aesthetic value. Many hobbyists buy them at high prices, okay, and keep them home in their tanks for ornamental purposes. This is why such fish are also called ornamental fish. So that means apart from emergency paimon, they're also called ornamental paimons. No, there isn't. How could there be so many kinds of paimons? No, there's only one. That's precisely how it works. Looks like you've gotten it already. Recently, there have been many ornamental fish active in the waters near the Stormterror Mountains, which I've marked on your map. Let's go over and check it out. No, it's okay. I know how to fish. There's certain lively and more valuable fish specimens in each fish species known as ornamental fish, and fishing points which such fish that there will be more obvious ripple effects. Okay, cool. It's not over?
We have work to do.
Buddy! Is this... This is my job! Buddy? This is my job! No, I don't need to check the inventory for the goddamn fish, man. Like, let's calm down here for a second, game. Is it literally the fish you want to show me? No, it's the bait formula. Okay, that's fine. I thought they were going to show me the fish. I was actually like, are you showing me the fish? I do not need to see your fish. I caught it. Okay, let's use Xiao for this. What's on my controller? Who knows? Who knows, really? I literally thought, I was like, are they showing me the fish I just caught? I was actually gonna cry. Look at the menu for the fish you just caught. You just caught a fish. Where are we going? Over here. It's funny because, like, whenever I, like, have, like, a slight... And it's very rare because I don't like to nitpick games. Whenever I have, like, a slight, tiny criticism, Like, there's people that show up sometimes in the comments who are like very strange and will be like they will their whole focus of the episode was that one thing I said. Like, say like right now I'm like, oh, this mission's kind of weird because it's like I know how to fish now, and like also like it's not as fun as other missions would be that we've done, and like people show up and be like, this is my personality now. And it's like, no, like it's not like I'm catching ornamental fish. So are these ornamental fish? And it's not like I'm like insulting the game or I think the game is bad. It's just like, you know, you're gonna find some stuff in a game. Like, I've been playing this game for nearly 110 hours. You're gonna find stuff that's like, why am I doing this? And by the way, if I could say, this is really actually good. This is a good fishing minigame. I like it. Like, this is better than most fishing games that you have in like JRPGs.
So close, so close. Stay
Like, it's actually good. I think it's just like the mission itself. I'm like, am I like what am I doing here? You know what I mean? Am I catching fish now?
Ooh, look at that.
Cool.
Let's go show it off.
Okay, if Paimon's excited, then I'm excited. You know what I mean? It's so, I always love seeing Mondstadt in the distance. It's like one of my favorite things. What are you guys doing hanging out here? Go home. Get out of here. I guess also as well, it is like the comparison, right? Isn't it? We just did this like amazing mission with Dane, and then we're going into like this weird mission where we're like, hey, why don't you catch some fish for me? We're commissioning this to Mondstadt. It's far away, actually, I think. Yeah, it's actually very far away. He's in his original fishing spot, which makes me feel like this is gonna be the end of the mission. We'll cross the bridge because I actually think it'll be faster than swimming. I actually think it will be faster than swimming. What I going to here? That bird was angry with me. Hey, Timmy. Cider Lake. No thanks. I'm driving. Back so soon, youngster? You're pretty quick, huh? Let me take a look. Wow, this one true blue ornamental fish. You're definitely a first-class angler. I'm really sorry. It seems like I underestimated you before. Now I underestimated the elites of the Adventurers Guild. Guess I should hurry and put up more commissions. I've got to attract talent like you to join the Fishing Association, if it's the last thing I do. By the way, if you need fishing gear in the future, you can just swing by our Fishing Association and have a look. Our prices are pretty reasonable. Not to brag or anything, but we do have a good collection of fine goods. Yeah, okay, that wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'll be honest with you guys. Yeah, that wasn't nearly as bad. I thought that was going to go on for longer. And I was like, man, I don't want to just sit here fishing. Like, but actually, the fishing minigame ain't bad. It's not bad. And I think it's just maybe just comparing it to like what we just did. And in fairness, they always like canonically like explain like sillier, smaller missions sometimes in this game too. They do a really good job of that. Like they always talk about how like the reason why they have those smaller missions is literally just because they're kind of forced to do it now because they've been doing it for years. I love it. Okay, is there any more another side quest we have to do here as well? There's story quests which we will be doing as well. There's these quests are as well. Idle Teapot Talk, the Grand Garde's Adventure. Two Gardes Stop You. That's in Fontaine. According to the story of the strange jade play, we still haven't done this one. Victor is looking for some help to gather local. Oh, this one here. This one I got and I lost the footage to, but I only started it. So really, he's just looking for some local stuff. We can do that. That's a simple quest. That's a very simple quest. I'm wondering, like, I actually wouldn't mind getting this character Nouvelette, but I don't know if we should. Maybe we should wish on him at the. Like, we have like 18 days to wish on him. I'm always of the opinion that like beggars can't be choosers in a way, you know. I would like some local delicacies. Most of them have short shelf life and are by no means convenient items to bring on a long trip. We can of course cook differently to make it more suitable for travel and storage, but it comes with significant compromise in taste and quality. Doesn't bother me. Alright then, if you insist. But if it's intended as a gift, I'd advise you to cook a fresh batch, whatever you choose. Everything here has been sat out for a while. I might ask you where your friend is from. Perhaps I can make recommendations. The Fatui. The Fatui? You mean from Chesnaya? Your social circle is broad, to put it mildly. I know nothing of Chesnaian taste, but I do know the dish caters to all tastes. Make a satisfying salad and it will process it for you and make it more durable. You know something? I can't actually remember the last time I had the tools for this job out of the cupboard. So we have to make a satisfying salad, which we can do it right here, right? Satisfying salad. Okay, cool. Nice. And what does that do? That gives us more attack. We might as well make one to begin. No, we're not going to become proficient yet. But look, we made one anyway. And we'll bring it back up to... Oh, and give it to Sarah so she can pack it up. Yeah, of course. Oh, I already had some. Satisfying salad is not bad at all. As discussed here, here's your specialty dish. Nice, and then we can go back to the guy, the Fatui member. Wait. Talk to Flora. Oh, we have to get more stuff. Okay, I completely forgot what this mission was. I think you just want some stuff from Mondstadt. We're gonna rob Flora. Hey, Flora. Welcome to Flora Whisper. Do you need anything? Do you have any Mondstadt specialties?
Specialties, you're looking for a gift? But I only sell flowers, which don't stay fresh for long. They'll wilt very quickly. The only thing I could do is, I could think of is to make a flower bookmark. I sometimes make them for my gifts for my friends.
That's very sweet. Not a lot of monetary terms, but maybe they can have some sentimental value if you're interested. Yeah, that'd be great.
My question for you. Answer correctly now, I'll make the bookmark for you. It's very easy question. Here it goes. Is dandelion a flower?
Yes.
Well, you answer so quickly. Oh, you certainly know a flower when you see one. Here you go, here's your bookmark, made from the dried wind-wheeled aster. It is don't count as Mondstadt specialty. I don't know what does.
So now we have to talk to Charles. Charles. Beatrice, don't listen to Quinn. Don't listen to Quinn. Of all people. Of all people. We never just walk sometimes, man. And like, this is really pretty here, this type of town. We never just walk sometimes. You know what I mean? It's like... I know it sounds so weird. We never just walk anywhere in this game for us anymore. Hello? Hello, may I help? Do you have any displaying Mondstadt specialties? You're looking to buy some wine? You seem underage to me. Would an underage person do this? He climbs on the counter. Stands up and puts his hands on his side. Kicks the beer off the table. Oh, it's for friends, so you'll take it back for your friend. And then your friend will be kindly invite you to share a drink with them, is that right? You can forget about purchasing alcohol, but if you generally here to purchase a Mondstadt specialty, we do have another beverage that might suit your requirements. Except the only thing is, some of the ingredients that mixed with it haven't arrived yet. They definitely should have arrived by now. I hope nothing's happened. Perhaps you could go check them in the delivery? Much obliged. Don't worry, whatever happens, I will try to find some way of making a Mondstadt specialty beverage for you. Thank you. That's my favorite song in this game. No, it's not actually my favorite song. I'm just joking. Oh, hey! Okay, let's get this guy first. Shaman first.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Midnight You read my mind, Oz.
Let me weave you a verse.
Let me weave you a verse. Even Frozen he's serving.
I'm coming up there. I'm coming up there. You're gonna get knocked off. Is this what you wanted?
Worthless.
Oh, more of them. Just what we needed in life.
Oz, reveal thyself.
If we had our fire boy, we'd be able to do this way quicker. But we have Lament. And Lament is all you need. I remember I said that when I was a kid. You know? We lost the farm. We lost our only livelihood. And I said to my mother, Mom, Lament is all we need. It's all we need, Mother.
Mother. And she said, I'm not your mom. And my mom said, sorry he keeps talking like that to you. And brought me back home. You see, we never did have a farm. Although I would have wanted one. I asked for a farm, a full 2 million acre farm every Christmas. And Sandy said it's too much. And I said, Sandy, please. I'm just a country boy who's lived in the city his whole life. Please. He said, alright then, but you gotta take care of the farm if you're gonna get a farm. I said, Santa Claus, I'm not doing that. So you can take it back.
Hello, Charles. What situation? The cart is wrecked. That was all you managed to salvage, was it? Never mind. I'll raise it with Master Luke next time he's here. These monster trucks are going to impact business in the tavern if they continue much longer. Here's what I managed to salvage. Thanks. It's a shame, you know, this is my first time of ordering these particular ingredients. I plan to experiment around with some new cocktails. Alright, now to make you a Mondstadt special, let's see what we have here. Okay, I should be able to work with these. One moment. After a glass of this, simply breathe in and you can actually feel the signature winds of Mondstadt inside your cheeks at the back of your throat. Let me bottle that for you, otherwise it quickly loses its flavor. Don't forget, best served chill. So I think we have like a lot of stuff from the Rule of 3. We can talk to Victor again. And by the way, it's really cool what they did with the Fatui now, because one of the things I was like, why are the Fatui still here after what happened with Signora and all this stuff? What it is that like, they're still here because you can't kick people out, you know? You can't. But what it is they're actually feeling the pressure a bit. Victor's like, hey, like, people are kind of like looking at me differently. They don't want me to be here anymore. Which I thought was a really cool addition to this, because that was my first question, was like, why are they still here? And he was like, hey, they kind of don't want us to be here. Speaking of not wanting to be here, oh, not you again. Please, not you again. I'm gonna say, you're not gonna step on the, no, you're not gonna step, I'm gonna step on it. Please, why do you hate me so much? Because you're Luke.
Shadow Raven, let
What are
night
you
fall.
staring at? Scrap.
Oz, do your worst. I'll be back. Perfect crime. Can you tell that when I played games as a kid, I role-played a lot? Like, I played Simpsons Hit and Run, I'm living a life there, you know? When I played GTA San Andreas as a kid, living the life there. What? Barbara Go? Who said Barbara Go? Or Barbara No? Here you go, Victor. Back from the Intrepid Adventurer, I see. So what did you manage to find? Here you go. Food, but dried and for ease of transport. Not bad. I bet it doesn't taste great, though. Still counts as Mondstadt especially, though. Yes, I'll definitely find some home to give this to. Nice job. You're alright at this. Okay, now it's time to ask any burning questions you have. Tell me about Signora. I might have guessed you asked for her, but I'm afraid I don't know much. In fact, I have my own questions. My superior sent me to Mondstadt to work for Signora, but I have received a single assignment from her since I arrived. I've heard through the grapevine that she didn't stick around long after she arrived, and that was a particularly good mood when she left. So I don't get it. Is her business here finished? And if so, does that mean I get to go home yet or what? My daily routine consists of me standing here being glared at by the sisters and the knights. It's really starting to give me the creeps. Yeah, this is what he's saying. And any local specials to me, or is this a lot? Here's a floral bookmark. That's this a bookmark? It'll do, I suppose. It works as an ornament. I knew I picked the right person for the job. Okay, now okay, are you leaving soon? Me, I mean, sure, I'd like to. Mondstadt bores me to tears, and I have a grand total of 0 assignments to occupy me in my whole time here. I spend all my days sat here with the sisters glaring at me every 2 seconds, and if I've just committed some sort of grave sin, they'll live about me. Yeah, he's talking about this. He's getting more stares. People are not, like, thinking about him the same way they did before. Meanwhile, the delegation staying at the Goth Grand Hotel are in some sort of lockdown, so I don't hear so much as peep from inside. So that's where Luke is guarding. If you ask me, he should call us back home pronto if Signora's business here is done. The Mondstadters despise us, so we're only looking for trouble staying here. But I haven't heard a word from my superiors, so I don't know what to think. Any other local specialties for me, or is that the lot? Here's a beverage for you, buddy. I like Victor. You're supposed to cool it first. In that case, I'll wait till I get back home. Much easier to get ice cubes back home. Or you could, like, put it in the water for a bit. Like, dip it in the water. I said it before, I'll say it again. The we Fatui always deliver on our promises. You help me out, and you will not go unrewarded. Ask away. What do you know about the Harbingers? The Harbingers, they're way above my level. I'll look if I hear an odd rumor. For what it's worth, I can pass on what others have told me, but I advise you take it with a pinch of salt. I hear the Harbingers number 6 is also known as Scaramouche, is difficult to get along with, and a lot of people are not fans of his. I'm fans of his. I like Scaramouche. Some say he's just disagreeable personality, others say he's because he doesn't know when to keep his pretty mouth shut. Okay, Victor, adding pretty as a descriptor? Fair enough, that's your choice. I know someone who's closely works with the guy. He says Scaramouche is even disliked by several of his fellow uglier Harbingers who don't like pretty... Victor, stop adding these descriptors. But you like him or not, he's still a pretty Harbinger. He's doing an awful lot better than a lot of the other members of the Fatui like me. Any other local specialist here, or is that the lot? That's the lot. Alright, good. In fact, because I don't have anything else I can share with you without getting both of us in trouble. Unless you have any other business, you better leave me alone for now. I need to be available in case something suddenly comes up and needed my attention. When will I get to go home? That was such a cool side quest. Learning more about how the Fatui are treated here. That's so cool. We have a few things we have to do first. First of all, I want to see if there's any more side quests that we can do today. Look for posters and billboards in Mondstadt. So that's something on the roof that we can do. The posters and signboards. We can do this right now. I remember this one. Yeah, like, it just makes perfect sense. And like, as we said, like, not all Fatui members are bad. Some of them, like, are like, you know, have just a different way of living to us. It might be better to do this in the daytime, but who knows? That was really cool, though. And, like, it was really... I know, like Victor's a weird sort. The fact that he kept adding, like, weird descriptors to the characters, like, to Scaramouche. Like, it must mean that everyone thinks he's cute. It's very interesting. So, look, they're on the roof, I think. I know there was one in the distance, but we have to look around everywhere. This might be one that we saved. Oh my god, how do you do that? Usually they're pretty easy to see, right? There was one over here. Yeah. Do they show up if you do the guide thing? They do not. A merchant poster. New drinks to catch as your banner today is Diana. Yo, pick it up. Oh, so they're competing with Angel Share? Oh my god, that's actually really interesting to note. I thought it was like completely two different like client bases, but maybe there's a lot of competition that goes on. That would make sense. Let's check over here. Because usually this game is like really good at placing its like items. We found one there in the distance. Maybe there's one over here. Like it's really good at placing its items sometimes. And I imagine that it'd be on the more flat roofs. Like up there. Like on flat surfaces. You know what I mean? They're not going to put it on a surface that's harder to walk on, I guess. How do you... I don't know how you do that, Princessin. No, it's an egg. Fair enough, egg. Well, actually, it's a good way to look up here and see if there's anything else on the roofs. Maybe it's not even on the roof. Maybe there's some on the ground. Maybe it is on. Maybe it isn't on the flat surfaces. There's an item over there. But I don't think that's what we're looking for. No, that's not what we're looking for. You know what? Actually, I have something to do as well. We'll do this. We'll do this next time. There's something I want to do. I want to go to Xingshe Village. Whereabouts is that? Marsh, Xingshe Village. So I want to go here. And the person who told me about this said, hey, you can find Blue Hawk pictures. You can find the first volume of Rex Incognito in Xingshe Village on one of the tables near the shopping area near the water wheel. Thank you so much for that. So in the shopping area... near the water wheel. So here, maybe? I said on the table, so we're looking for a table. So maybe here. Yeah, here it is. Over here. See this here. Your beautiful, beautiful, beautiful commenters. Thank you so much. Here it is. Is it? There it is. Thank you so much for that, guys. I asked for that and someone delivered. So we can actually, first of all, let's check here. I meant this one here. Yeah, we're not going to get much outside of that. But we will get more out of this in the archives. Don't know what that was. And we can actually now read the first volume of Rex Incognito, which I'm excited to do. Let's go. Liyue is a land where all kinds of rare and exotic treasures congregate, and where there are precious treasures, one is always to find those with a discerning eye. The very first owner of Jingu Antiques, the unconventional collector Mingyu, was such an individual. I'm gonna say Shiyu Antiques in Fayun Slope was frequented by well-to-do customers. Closed during daylight hours, it only opened to customers once the moon began to rise in the night sky. The shop customers were anything but ordinary. They were the wealthy and leisurely people with outstanding taste. A meticulously crafted timepiece from Fontaine, incense from Simudu, and a wine goblet once owned by an aristocrat of Old Mondstadt, who were removed by Vanessa. A wooden stool whose surface was once graced by the buttocks of an adeptus for all of us of 1 hour. A delicate jade teacup from which the Lord of Geo once supped a sip of tea. A priceless celadon vase that Liyue's neighbor deity, the Anima Archon, once accidentally knocked to the ground, shattering into pieces. All these and more were laid out at the customers to peruse there at their leisure. Each item just waiting for that one person with whom it is to share, who shared a certain affinity. One night, a wealthy young man who was walking by happened to pause in front of the shop and begun to carefully examine the items on the shelf. The owner was struck by his long black robe, dark and solemn as looming mountain peaks, and by his eye, which were the color of amber. This was no ordinary young man. The Mingyu could tell with one look. Welcome to... oh God, sorry. I have to actually go into it, don't I? Sorry, where are we? Here we are. Welcome to Shiyu Antiques, she said. Peruse at your leisure and let me know if you find something you like. Her soft voice broke the dead silence of the night. Oh, I'm sorry, the young man smirked and spoke in a subtly coy manner. I'm just rather taken with the exquisite counterfeit. The item had caught his eye was a damaged jade plaque. The face exposed to the night was the one on which the pattern was slightly more intact, and as the moonlight shone down, it seeped into the intricate blemishes in the jade, revealing them, and cascaded down in the ravines produced by the crisscrossing texture of a plaque surface. The severe wear and tear at the front of the disintegration around the perimeter made it impossible to discern the words and images that had once been written on it. By all accounts, it seemed to have lived a turbulent life. Counterfeit, you say? What makes you so sure? The Mingyu was quite used to customers making such provocative claims, but this man spoke so bluntly and bitingly that she could not help feel aggravated by his accusation. Added to this was the fact that this particular item had been snagged by an adventurer from an abandoned palace in the heart of the abyss, which had barely made it back out of that place alive. She recalled how he had haggled relentlessly with the adventurer to acquire the piece, and how in the end it still had cost her the better part of a fortune. If this truly was nothing more than a counterfeit, not only would it imply that she had lost an immense portion of her wealth, but it would also mean irrevocable damage to the reputation of Jigu Antiques and connoisseurs of quality. Mingyu knew that if she had to do, not only must she somehow get rid of the calamitous customer who had threatened to ruin her entire business, but she must also find a way to sell this jade plaque to him in the process. Please continue, she said. I would hope that you can give me a detailed appraisal. As we all know, Teyvat was plunged into chaos 2.5 millennia ago, when the gods declared war on each other, the ensuing conflict spreading to all people in all corners of the land. Teyvat may not have been divided into the 7 nations we know today back in the age, but then, just as now, the people had their own settlements in cities and civilizations. Gods whose names have now long since forgotten were once venerated, worshipped, and even adored by the people. Our forebears took pearls and shells from the sea, jade from the mountains, rocks, and from the plains, and salt crystals from the earth, each to build idols in the form of their gods. Jade plaques of this kind are relics of the era. They belong to the ancient tribe who worshipped Rex Lapis. Though, of course, the Geolord probably did not yet go by the name Rex Lapis at the time. Morax. This was an age when the people watched their gods clash in bitter battles before their eyes. Rex Lapis would not establish the currency of the Seven Nations and cast the first Mora coin for quite some time, so the tribes traded using pieces of ore they would chance across from time to time, with idols made in the likenesses of the Geolord to ensure price stability. As you can see, mortal wisdom is quite a fascinating thing. They were making their own way in the world before Rex Lapis had made provisions for them to do so, as humans tend to do. The young man paused, as if to further contemplate the observation he just made. He stood there, cloaked in a veil of silver moonlight, which somehow served to make him ever so slightly more diminutive in stature. This is Morax. This is Zhongli, right? This is young Zhongli. Am I right? This is the type of jade when I know the eyes should have gotten it for me, but like I think this is Zhongli because cloaked in a veil of silver moonlight, someone's making him so slightly diminutive in stature. The young man pauses and defers to contemplate. Zhongli is a person who contemplates his own words as he says them. This type of jade plaque is a rare thing to find in this day and age. Most of them are buried in riverbeds up in the mountains, and since each one is carved, they're all unique. That is why they typically sell for astronomical prices. To claim that they are priceless would be not an exaggeration. So it is quite a shame indeed that you on display one on your shelf in recent counterfeit by recent, I mean that is poorly made in your father's generation at the earliest. There is an industry saying, the jade without blemish is no jade at all. This jade, for instance, has remarkably few imperfections, and the translucency is too good to be true, all of which points to the fact that it is unlikely a product the forebear is making. As a side point, I would also like to add that the image carved into the jade is that of a woman. This is a highly unusual thing to see among silver relics from that era in question. The young man held the plaque up to the moonlight to inspect it in more detail. Although there are plenty of rumors to this effect, the claim that Rex Lapis once took the form of a woman is not attested to by any of the historical records, and there's no physical evidence of it ever occurring. The young man, though young, the man had an air of an old, infuriating Pendabam, Zhongli. And well, this is where you're wrong. Mingyu smiled faintly, much as a fox does, toying with an inexperienced hunter. Perhaps you're willing to listen to my story before making your final verdict? The shop owner narrowed her eyes and began the process of reeling out her story. Really cool thing we're getting into here. We'll actually read more of this next time we play. We have every copy of Rex Incognito, and it's actually such a really neat story. They're actually really good storytellers in this game, and it's no surprise because clearly like their scripts for actually the games themselves are actually really good too. So there's nothing much more we could say like other than that they are really good at like what they do. Oh god. Right? We should, yeah, okay. I didn't know we had all these. Might as well get like what we can get out of it. This is crazy. I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah. 16 gems. Is this the first time ever we've had nothing? Apart from Paimon, I suppose. I guess if you count it with friends and stuff like that. I wish you could turn off that notification though. I really wish you could. Dong Dong. Letter for Dong Dong? What? Remind me to read Letter for Dong Dong. It's in the archives? Like what the hell? What? We just stole a letter from right in front of him? Books? Someone's diary? Okay. It's interesting. What's the character archive, by the way? Oh, you can look at characters that you met. And some characters you haven't met. So I won't look at all these characters, but I'm actually looking for... Actually, I don't want to look at any characters just in case I see characters I haven't seen. I love seeing them in the banner for the first time. Guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching this series, and thank you so much for being Just an incredible audience always. I haven't seen your reaction to the other videos, so maybe you're not incredible and you've changed my perception, but I'm guessing not. Thank you to Never Pay the Baby Gangsters, Typharo2, Jamie Bull, Janet Banana, Normal Kara, Rachel S, The Ghost of Nazuma, Felicious Felix, George Candelaria, Eskun, Yuld, Radish, Polka Girl, Tedder, Fruity, Orange Bang,
and founded paradise.
and Summer Oasis.
Official, and the Prinzessin
It's okay. No, she's shy. I'll let you do the thing this time then. She doesn't like doing the thing to the camera. There we go.